chapter begins with Kokushibo feeling that Akaza's presence is gone, and he basically says, "You lost, Akaza. You could never surpass me. Even when you opened a path to new power, you abandoned it." And then in rage, Kokushibo destroys all the pillars around him. We also see that Doma reacts to Akaza's death, but he says right before Akaza died, he felt like he became a different creature. What was that? Basically proving to us that Akaza was about to awaken even greater power, but Doma says he's dead, so he'll never know. We then cut to Tanjiro and Giyu, and Tanjiro just passes out, and Giyu, he also passes out right on his sword, so they're both passed out. So Doma asks for Kanao's name, and she gives it to him, but speaking of women, Doma remembers why Akaza lost. We then learn that Akaza never ate a single woman, and Doma tells us that women are basically better, because since they can carry babies, they basically have more nutrients for a demon and make them stronger. And that's why Doma was able to surpass Akaza in such a short amount of time. But then Doma starts to cry, saying that Akaza was his best friend, and he just breaks down in tears. But Kanao is seeing right through him and says, "You can stop with the lies now." She knows that Doma doesn't feel anything, and gives him this super devious smirk and says, "Why were you even born?" Doma says, "How could you be so cruel to me?" And immediately speed blitzes Kanao and tries to take her head off. But surprisingly, she's able to react and cut him. And Doma even says Kanao might be faster than the pillar he just ate, so Kanao might be even stronger than Shinobu. Kanao says compared to the demons she has fought, this dude's on a whole nother level. So they start to attack each other, and Doma's just smiling, laughing through the whole fight. He then releases his blood demon technique, Snowfall in the Wilted Garden. And basically, like with Shinobu, the ice is kind of causing her breathing techniques trouble. We actually do see that Doma has really cool blood techniques. I mean, he can release icicles, he can release like ice sculptures of like women and flowers. It's really cool. And these ice women shoot like icicles at Kanao. Once again, Doma's just smiling, laughing, saying that you gotta get close to me. See that Kanao is holding her sword and she's pretty far away from him. But all of a sudden in the next scene, her sword's just gone. It's just gone. This dude Doma just perception bliss Kanao, took her sword and says, "Yeah, you were holding it a little lightly, so I just took it." Once again proving that Doma is not taking this fight seriously at all. So without a sword, she's pretty much defenseless. But Inosuke himself breaks through the door.